They say the heart has rooms. Mine? It's a whole universe. A sprawling metropolis with no zoning laws. If you were to conduct a census of my heart today, the enumerator would probably quit on the first day, overwhelmed by the sheer scale of the operation. My list of the ones isn't a list, it's a database. We're talking about a population that rivals the number of stars in a minor galaxy. There's you, there's her, there's him, and then there are the ones I haven't even met yet, but have already reserved a prime spot for. It's not about collecting people like they're trading cards. It's about an abundance of affection that refuses to be contained within a single relationship. Some people struggle to find one person. Me? I struggle to keep track. My phone's contact list is a testament to this beautiful chaos. I have contacts saved as Joa number 37, Sweetheart, Tuesday edition, My Love, the one who sings off-key, and Kabayani Hanko. It's an organizational system that makes perfect sense only to me. My heart is an open-door policy establishment. Everyone is welcome, as long as they can handle the crowd. It's a love that's expansive, inclusive, and a little bit insane. But it's my brand of love, and business is booming. My capacity for affection is apparently limitless. The concept of a soulmate is something I find incredibly limiting. Why settle for a single soulmate when you can have a soul team, a soul squad, or even a soul nation? My love isn't a solo performance. It's a full-blown music festival with multiple stages and headliners performing all at once. Each relationship is a different genre of music. One is a sweet acoustic ballad. Another is a head-banging rock anthem. A third is an EDM track that makes you want to dance all night. My life is the ultimate playlist, and I refuse to listen to just one song on repeat for the rest of my days. People ask me, how do you do it? The answer is simple. I don't think about it too much. Love, for me, isn't a mathematical equation to be solved. It's an art project to be enjoyed. It's messy, it's colorful, and sometimes you get paint all over your hands. But the final masterpiece is something glorious to behold. My heart isn't divided among them. It multiplies for each of them. It's a miracle of emotional physics, a phenomenon that science has yet to explain. So welcome to my world, where the population of my heart is always growing, and the love is always overflowing. Don't worry, there's plenty of room. Why have just one flavor of ice cream for the rest of your life when a whole gelato shop exists? That's my philosophy. Having one Joa is like eating only vanilla. Sure, vanilla is classic, it's reliable, it's good. But what about Rocky Road with its surprising marshmallows and nuts? What about the zesty tang of lemon sorbet on a hot day, or the deep, complex bitterness of dark chocolate espresso? Each of my loves brings a unique flavor to my life's dessert bar. One makes me laugh until my stomach hurts, another challenges my mind with deep conversations, and another one just knows how to give the perfect hug when I need it most. My life is a buffet, and I'm here with a big plate. Having multiple partners is an exercise in appreciating diversity. It's about celebrating the fact that no single person can be everything to you, and that's perfectly okay. It's unfair to put that kind of pressure on one individual. By spreading the love, I get to experience a wider spectrum of humanity. I learn about different hobbies, different worldviews, different ways of making instant noodles. It's a continuous education in the art of being human, with a curriculum designed by the very people I adore. My love life is my university, and I'm aiming for a doctorate in affection. The joy comes from the sheer variety of connections. Imagine having a friend for every mood. I have a partner for every mood. When I feel adventurous, I call up my Sayota who loves hiking. When I feel like staying in and watching old movies, I text my girlfriend who has a PhD in classic cinema. When I need brutally honest advice, I message my Kabit who never sugarcoats anything. It's a support system so vast and comprehensive that it could rival a government agency. This isn't about using people, it's about building a network of mutual appreciation where different needs are met by different wonderful souls. Ultimately, it's about abundance. My heart doesn't operate on a scarcity model. It operates on a principle of endless plenty. Love isn't a finite resource, like gasoline or your mobile data plan before payday. The more love you give, the more you seem to have. It's a renewable energy source that powers my entire existence. Why limit that? Why put a cap on joy? For me, the happiness isn't just in receiving love from many, but in the exhilarating and sometimes exhausting act of giving my love to all of them, in all their unique and wonderful forms. It's a beautiful, chaotic symphony, and I am its proud conductor. In the grand ballroom of my imagination, we throw the best parties. These are exclusive invitation-only events, and the guest list is, well, you know. Everyone I love is there, mingling under chandeliers made of crystallized laughter. There are no jealous glares, no awkward introductions, just a massive celebration of our collective connection. My Tuesday girlfriend is teaching my Thursday boyfriend how to salsa, while my weekend Sayota is in a deep conversation with my favorite text mate about the philosophical implications of memes. It's a utopia of affection, a festival of feelings where everyone gets along because, in my head, they all understand. The highlight of these imaginary gatherings is the grand introduction ceremony. This is where I formally introduce my newest loves to the established council of my heart. I'd stand on a grand staircase and announce, "Everyone, I'd like you to meet Joa number 842. He enjoys long walks on the beach and is an expert at untangling headphone wires. Please make him feel welcome." And the entire room would erupt in cheers. In this world, there is no competition, only collaboration. They form committees to decide on my birthday gift, they coordinate schedules to make sure I'm never lonely, and they even have a support group for when I'm being particularly difficult. Of course, we also have our kasalan sa puso, or the heart's wedding. This isn't a one-time event. It's a recurring ceremony that happens whenever the feeling is right. I stand at an altar made of pure intention, and I marry them all, again and again. I exchange vows not with one person, but with the entire collective. I promise to love, honor, and remember all your birthdays, I'd say to the crowd. I vow to cherish your individual quirks, to listen to your stories, and to try my best not to mix up your favorite pizza toppings. It's a sacred, silly ritual that reaffirms my commitment to everyone, all at once. These mental parties are my safe space. They are the perfect, idealized version of my complicated love life. In the real world, logistics can be a nightmare, but in my head, everything is seamless. There are no scheduling conflicts, no misunderstandings, no hurt feelings. It's a world where love is simple, where all my partners are best friends, and where the only problem we have is the band playing too loud. These imaginary events are not an escape from reality. They are a blueprint for the kind of unconditional, all-encompassing love I strive to build, one Joa at a time. Forget love triangles. That's amateur-level stuff. Welcome to the advanced class. Love geometry. My relationships aren't simple, three-sided affairs. We've moved on to more complex and stable structures. Sometimes it's a love square, where four of us have a perfectly balanced dynamic. Then there are the love pentagons, hexagons, and on weekends, we might even attempt a love icosahedron. It's about finding the perfect shape that accommodates everyone. A triangle is inherently unstable. Someone always feels like the odd one out. But in a hexagon, everyone has neighbors. It's all about creating a supportive, interconnected structure. The beauty of love geometry is its flexibility. We can add a new person and transform a square into a pentagon. If someone needs space, we can reconfigure the shape to give them a corner with a view. It's a fluid, dynamic system. I have a relationship that I call the love circle, where the affection flows continuously from one person to the next, eventually coming back to the start, amplified and stronger than before. There are no sharp corners, no hierarchies, just a continuous loop of care and support. It's the most harmonious shape, though it does make it difficult to decide who pays for dinner. Of course, each shape comes with its own set of theorems and postulates. The Pythagorean theorem of polyamory, for instance, states that the square of the love I have for the collective is equal to the sum of the squares of the love I have for each individual. It doesn't make mathematical sense, but it feels right. Then there's the axiom of infinite space, which posits that the heart can expand indefinitely to accommodate new vertices without compromising the integrity of the existing shape. These are the rules that govern my romantic universe. Navigating these geometric configurations requires skill. It's like being an air traffic controller for feelings. You have to make sure no two emotional planes try to land on the same runway at the same time. You have to monitor for turbulence and reroute connections when necessary. It's a high-stakes, high-reward job. But when you get it right, when the love heptagon is perfectly aligned and all 7 people are happy, it's a thing of beauty. It's a perfectly symmetrical, multifaceted jewel, and I get to be at its very center. My capacity for love doesn't stop at humans. Why should it? My heart is an equal opportunity employer of affection. Take Santa Claus, for example. I love him. He's jolly, he gives great gifts, and he has that whole mysterious once-a-year vibe that keeps the spark alive. And let's not forget his crew. Rudolph, with his shiny nose and can-do attitude, total catch. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen. A powerful, dynamic team I'm proud to call my own. My December is a very busy month, relationship-wise. We have a special connection, a winter romance that thaws even the coldest of hearts. Then there are the letters of the alphabet. Yes, all 26 of them. Each one holds a special place in my heart. A is for the affection I feel for all of them. B is for the beautiful chaos they bring into my life. C is for the commitment I try to show each one. I have a different relationship with every single letter. X is my mysterious, elusive lover, while S is my sweet and dependable partner. Q is a bit quirky and always needs you around, which I totally respect. It's a literary love affair, a romance written in the very language we use to express it. You might think this is strange, but love is strange. It doesn't follow logic or societal norms. If I can feel a deep connection to a fictional character, a historical figure, or even a concept, who is anyone to say that love isn't real? My relationship with the concept of weekend is one of the most passionate I've ever had. We have a torrid affair from Friday evening to Sunday night. Monday is always a difficult breakup. We have our ups and downs, but I know weekend will always come back to me. It's a reliable, cyclical love that I can count on. This expansion of love into the abstract and the imaginary is liberating. It removes all boundaries. My heart can accommodate my girlfriend from Cebu, my boyfriend in Canada, the entire cast of my favorite 90s sitcom, and the Greek god Apollo. They all coexist in the grand, chaotic tapestry of my affections. It teaches me that love is not about possession or labels. It's about appreciation. It's about finding joy, beauty, and connection in as many places, people, and things as possible, whether they're a person, a reindeer, or the letter Z. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Loving a trillion entities is, to put it mildly, a logistical challenge. My calendar looks like a Jackson Pollock painting. It's a chaotic splash of color-coded appointments, reminders, and overlapping events. I have to sync calendars for Joa number 12, dinner, Scioto number 5, movie night, and the Hexagon group video call. I have a spreadsheet. A very, very detailed spreadsheet. It tracks birthdays, anniversaries, of when we met, of our first kiss, of the first time we successfully assembled IKEA furniture together, favorite foods, allergies, and pet peeves. Honestly, it's more complex than a multinational corporation's financial records. Communication is key, and my phone is constantly buzzing. I have more group chats than I have apps on my phone. There's the main Joas Council, the Weekend Crew, the International Loves Alliance, and the highly exclusive Alphabet Soup Chat, which is mostly just me talking to myself, but the letters listen. Replying to everyone is a full-time job. I've developed the ability to type with my thumbs at the speed of light while simultaneously carrying on a conversation in person. I've considered hiring a personal assistant, but how do you even begin to explain that job description? Gift-giving holidays are a strategic military operation. Christmas and Valentine's Day are my personal D-Day. It requires months of planning, reconnaissance, subtly asking what they want, and a budget that would make a small country nervous. I buy gifts in bulk. I have a dedicated gift closet that's organized by personality type and relationship category. It's a finely tuned system, but mistakes happen. Once I accidentally sent the romantic poetry book intended for my artsy girlfriend to my no-nonsense kabit, who thought it was a joke. It was not a joke. It was a logistical error. There are also the little things, the everyday challenges, like remembering who you told what story to. I've told the same anecdote about my clumsy cousin at a wedding to at least 7 different partners, and I have to pretend it's the first time every single time. Or when you're out in public and you see 2 of your loves at the same mall. That requires evasive maneuvers worthy of a spy movie. It's a life of constant vigilance, of mental gymnastics, and of an almost supernatural ability to be in multiple emotional places at once. It's exhausting, but strangely, it's also what makes it so exciting. Forget a simple walk down the aisle. My ultimate kasalan sa puso would be a global, multi-dimensional festival. The venue would be my heart itself, magically expanded to the size of a continent to fit everyone. The invitations would be sent out via telepathy, reaching every single Joa, girlfriend, Scioto, kabit, reindeer, and letter of the alphabet I've ever loved. The dress code would be simple. Come as you are, as long as you come with an open heart. There would be no seating chart because everyone belongs in the front row. It would be the ultimate declaration of my life's philosophy. The ceremony itself would be a beautiful mess. Instead of one person waiting at the altar, it would be a receiving line of all my beloveds. I would walk down the aisle, which would be infinitely long, and say I do to each and every one of them. I'd say I do to my high school crush, to my favorite barista who draws a smiley face on my cup, to the concept of hope, and to the number 7 because it's always been lucky for me. Each I do would be unique, tailored to the specific love I feel for them. It would take approximately 3 years to complete the ceremony. The vows would be a collaborative masterpiece. We wouldn't just be making promises to each other. We'd be making promises as a collective. We, the assembled loves of this one chaotic heart, promised to support each other's dreams. We would all recite in unison. We vow to practice patience, especially when the remote control is lost. We promise to share the last piece of pizza, or at least cut it into a trillion tiny pieces so everyone gets a crumb. It would be a testament not just to my love for them, but their love and respect for each other's place in my life. And the reception? Oh, the reception would be legendary. It would be an endless party with food from every culture, music from every genre, and dance floors for every style. Santa Claus would be in charge of the gift table, the letters D and J would be on the turntables, and my geometric loves would form fascinating, ever-changing sculptures on the dance floor. It would be a celebration of connection in its purest form. This grand wedding isn't about ownership or legal contracts. It's a symbolic act. It's a way of saying, you are all my family. You are all my home. Welcome. One of the most beautiful discoveries in my journey of loving many is realizing that I love you is not a one-size-fits-all phrase. It's a language with a million dialects, and I've become fluent in most of them. Saying I love you to my intellectual partner means sending them a fascinating article about quantum physics. Saying I love you to my foodie girlfriend means surprising her with her favorite hard-to-find snack. It's about learning what makes each person feel seen, appreciated, and cherished. The words themselves are just a container. The real magic is in the specific, personalized content you fill it with. This has taught me to be a better listener and observer. To truly love someone, you have to pay attention. You have to notice the little things. I know that one of my boyfriends hates the sound of styrofoam, so I make sure to unbox packages when he's not around. I know another one feels most loved when I just sit with them in comfortable silence while they play video games. These small acts are my daily I love yous. They are the quiet, consistent affirmations that build the foundation of our connection, far more than grand, dramatic gestures ever could. The challenge and the joy is in keeping the language pure for each relationship. You can't use the dialect of one love to speak to another. It gets lost in translation. It forces me to be present and mindful in each interaction. When I'm with one person, I am fully with them, speaking their specific language of love. It's not about multitasking my affection in the moment, but about dedicating focused, quality time to each connection. This practice has made my relationships deeper and more meaningful than they would be if I just used a generic, one-size-fits-all approach to caring. Ultimately, loving a multitude has expanded my own emotional vocabulary. I've learned to express affection in ways I never thought possible. I can say I love you by fixing a leaky faucet, by remembering an obscure detail from a story they told me months ago, or by sending a perfectly timed meme that I know will make them laugh. Love is not a monologue, it's a dialogue. And by having conversations with so many different wonderful souls, I've learned that the most universal language isn't spoken with words, but with thoughtful, deliberate acts of kindness and understanding. So here we are, at the end of the tour of my heart-sprawling, overpopulated, and joyous metropolis. We've attended imaginary parties, witnessed heart weddings, and explored the complex geometry of my affections. We've seen how my love extends to Santa Claus, the entire alphabet, and a good, solid weekend. It's a life filled with an abundance of laughter, a symphony of different personalities, and a calendar that would give anyone a panic attack. The joy is real, the connections are genuine, and the logistics are a beautiful, chaotic nightmare that I wouldn't trade for anything. The happiness I find in this lifestyle comes from a place of abundance. It's the joy of seeing the world through multiple sets of eyes, of learning from a diverse council of loves, and of knowing that my capacity to give and receive affection is vaster than I ever imagined. It's the thrill of variety, the comfort of a massive support system, and the constant, stimulating challenge of making it all work. For me, love is not a zero-sum game. Loving one person more does not mean loving another any less. My heart, it seems, just keeps growing to make more room. But let's be honest, it's complicated. It's messy. There are moments of doubt, moments of exhaustion, and moments where I wonder if a simpler path would be easier. The spreadsheet can crash. Feelings can get hurt. Sometimes, I mix up who is allergic to peanuts and who is allergic to cats, which can have serious consequences. There are days when I long for the simplicity of a single, quiet love, a single story to follow, a single hand to hold, without having to check my schedule first. The one offers a different kind of beauty, a depth, a focus, and an uncomplicated intimacy that is powerful in its own right. So, here's the million Joa question. Is having a trillion loves truly better? Or is finding that one special person the real prize? The truth is, there's no right answer. My chaotic, overflowing, multi-love world works for me. It brings me a unique, kaleidoscopic kind of happiness. But the quiet, profound, singular love that others find is just as valid, just as beautiful, and perhaps in its own way, just as vast. Maybe the goal isn't about the number. Maybe it's just about finding the geometry that makes your own heart feel complete, whether it's a simple, perfect circle of two or a crazy, beautiful, ever-expanding universe of your own making. What shape is yours?